Do you know an area in an Airbnb that is often overlooked, but it can make or break a guest stay?
Maybe you spent a lot of time poring over what tile to get, what faucet finish you want, what kind of vanity you got, but have you equipped your bathroom to show your guests that you care, that they're not going to be embarrassed during their stay, and that it ensures 5-star reviews? Well, in today's video, we're gonna go over just that, and make sure you stick around to the end because we'll show you the one thing that we put into our bathrooms that ensures a 5-star review.
Hi, I'm Sarah Karakayan.
And I'm Annette Grant.
And together we are
Thanks for visiting. We've been hosting for well over a decade, welcomed tens of thousands of guests, and earned thousands of 5-star reviews.
Our portfolio continues to bring in over 1.5 million year over year, and supported not only by the industry's leading brands, but also some of the biggest media outlets.
And we're here to help you with your furnished rental. Do not, I repeat, do not skimp on the towels.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because here's the deal. Your guests don't have a front desk to go down to. And you don't want them calling you, asking you for more towels because you may not live nearby in the area at all. So I'm gonna cheat, make sure I don't ruin anything for you here. I'm gonna give you the deets. We have a brand standard towel set per guest and also per bathroom. Okay, so per guest, we make sure we equip the guest with 4 bath towels. We leave the one main one, we do leave it on the bed per guest, and then we have a basket where we have extra towels to make it 4 total. Because some people like to have a towel for their hair and their body. If they're there for a long time or something happens to one, you want them to be able to refresh without having to use your washer and dryer if you supply one. You wanna talk about washcloths?
Yeah. 2 washcloths per guest at least. Like, washcloths are easy. I know my nephew just went to Disney. He was absolutely appalled, was like calling his mom at home because he was with friends.
A young man, I love this.
Like, the host didn't leave them any washcloths. He was like, whoa, like, what am I gonna do? I was like, have them Amazon you some, you know? So just leave plenty of washcloths. And also, this is something, like, pay attention to the length of the stay, too, if you have somebody there longer. But you definitely want to supply washcloths for your guest.
We leave 2 hand towels, so one that's already staged at the sink, and then 1 backup hand towel.
1 bath mat.
Per bathroom.
Got to be safe there. And then if you supply these, the makeup towels, we like to supply the black makeup towels.
2 comments here. The bath mat, going back to that, 1 per bathroom. Little pro tip here for you. Back in the day when I used to work at a hotel in the housekeeping department, I learned that we do not put out the bath towel because a guest could slip and fall. Have it staged somewhere. You can hang it on the towel bar, over the tub, whatever you want to do, so the guest has to actually take it down and put it out so they don't walk into the bathroom and slip, trip, and fall on it. So a little pro tip there. And when it comes to the makeup towels, we provide them. But I can tell you, if my guest uses my white washcloths or my white hand towels or my white bath towels, I don't lose my over it. Okay? I don't want you to either. Just because you leave the makeup towel, a black makeup towel, does not mean that they're going to all use that black makeup towel, because I know someone.
Me. I just did it the other day.
Who doesn't?
Like, I'll wash my face, but then there's still makeup. So.
You're gonna get so many comments of hosts mad at you.
You can be mad at me.
No, it
washes out. It washes out.
Because when Annette is the guest, like, again, a towel is how much money? And you're gonna be mad that I said that, and that's okay, because I know it's the cost of doing business. And so I leave it there. I hope that they use it, but I'm not gonna, like, lose my stuff if they don't.
All right. Up next, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, hand soap.
Yes.
We are huge proponents of full-size, not 1 per use mini bottles, mini soaps. We are doing full-size shampoo, conditioner, body soap in the shower, and then a hand soap at the sink. But again, we're using the full-sizers, not the itty-bitties that are thrown away. And it's much more environmentally friendly. And again, depending on the guest stay, I mean, I could go through.
You gotta get it out of there.
I would like, if I'm there 5 days, I need 5 different sets of, I need a lot of mini bottles, basically.
Yeah. Here's some pro tips for you. So I prefer to encourage you to get separate bottles from the shampoo bottles they come in. I don't love it when I see like a shampoo bottle that is like from a grocery store in the shower. It just looks so much more professional and clean when it's like a separate bottle that you can pour the shampoo and conditioner refills into, and they all match. It looks really nice.
And I will share, if someone is very, very particular about the products that they use, most of the time they will use them. If they need to know like each and every ingredient,
And you
things
can
like that.
leave that in your like digital guidebook or in your guidebook, and actually
You can
guests
say
I
what
think
product.
appreciate that.
You could say what brand it is, have the ingredients there, just so if they need to know that. But if they're super particular, most of the time they'll bring it there.
They'll bring their own. Also make sure that no matter if you have the separate bottles or the bottles the shampoo and conditioner and body wash come in, just make sure when the guest is greeted with these bottles when they enter the bathroom, the bottles are all facing forward, that you've cleaned off any like soap that might be stuck around the top of it.
The little crusty. Ooh.
Little crusties. Nuh-uh. You want to make them feel like they're the first person to get soap out of that container. Don't make them feel special. You don't want to make them feel like they're coming into a used home. I mean, they are, but there's just something clean and transparent about the fact that the shampoo bottles, hand soap bottles are all full and there's no crusties around them. And it's just like you care.
And you want transparency on these bottles. I cannot tell you, this is specifically
Like literally see through
in
them.
hotels where I have been soaking wet in the shower and I went to get shampoo or body wash. This just happened to be this summer. I actually had to ask for a little bit of a refund because I'm in the shower. There was no soap. And it's like because they used the dark bottles, so whoever was cleaning before, they didn't double check and then it looked like it was full even though it wasn't. So make it easier for your cleaning team to be able to see through and see what those levels are.
Yes. Next up is toilet paper. We use 1 on the roll that's ready to go, and then 3 per bathroom under the vanity.
And then still backups.
Yes.
Available in a supply closet. So you never want your guests running out of toilet paper. That is just...
And here's the thing, like,
don't
I
want
know
that.
there's hosts out there, and I get it. Like, I understand that you want to defend your profit, but you put the 1 roll on the toilet paper to get them started, and maybe you tell them somewhere deep in the depths of their check-in instructions that they're responsible for the rest of the toilet paper, and then they're in the bathroom doing their thing, toilet paper has run out, and all they can remember from their stay is how you didn't have toilet paper underneath the vanity. It's just not worth it for me as a host to put them through that. So 1 on the roll, 3 under the vanity. That's what I believe.
Extras somewhere else, especially if you have multiple bathrooms,
Yeah.
so they can find that and access it.
I learned this one the hard way. Many moons ago, when I was a young grasshopper host, I received my first 3-star review. Why? Because I didn't have tissues in the home. Why? Because when I grew up, my mom was like, you can use toilet paper to blow your nose.
Tissue everywhere.
Well, now I know.
I come up from a full tissue household.
I
All the
didn't.
bathrooms, all the living rooms.
I didn't know, but now I know. And so I'm now telling all of you that there are people who grew up with Kleenex tissue throughout the home. We like to leave a little, you can get on Amazon, these little covers that go over the tissue box, which makes it look so nice. And this is something you want to put on your inspector's checklist because you don't want to have the tissue box be empty when the guest arrives. So make sure that this is part of your checklist to make sure that it is always full. But leaving tissues in the bathroom. On the topic of paper goods, like tissues and toilet paper, the other thing you want to make sure that you supply in all of your bathrooms are hygiene products. So I'm thinking underwear liners or tampons. Listen, it's a natural bodily function, and if we provide toilet paper, we should be providing hygiene products as well for our guests.
And again, this is something that we supply, and it's not a lot of times that being overly used. You might have to purchase them very sparingly, but yes, absolutely having them for your guest. I feel weird saying number 2 in a bathroom video, so dose. Number dose. Functional must-haves. Trash can. Gotta have a trash can in your bathroom. Let's have a great debate.
Great debate. Leave in the comments. We have to know, are you Team Sarah or are you Team Annette? Because the notes I have over here are Team Sarah notes, but Annette was like, I leave trash liners in my trash cans. Annette would rather I not in our rentals.
So I think there can be liners. I like the built-in liners, the plastic liners. Those are a little bit pricier. Trash bags in the kitchen, yes. In the bathroom, for some reason, I don't like the way they look. I know. I don't like the way they look. I don't like trying to tie the little thing to keep them on. They never stay on.
I will say you are being more environmentally friendly.
Thank you.
By having a liner that comes out and that you can wash out.
But I do understand people are like, oh, what is in there? But it's like, put some gloves on, flip that thing over, wash it.
You're not wrong.
So, but definitely have to have a trash can in the bathroom for your guests.
All right, next up are cleaning supplies. So offering some sort of, we offer a multi-purpose cleaner elsewhere in the home, But when it comes to a toilet plunger, do not have a toilet plunger next to your toilet and a toilet brush. And we will have a great debate on this right now too, because before we hit record this, and it was like, I don't want a toilet brush.
I can't. They're just. I don't like when they're out and they're by the toilet. Like they need to be covered somewhere else. It's just they give me the ick because I use the things that you just.
We're going to show you the ones that we buy here on the screen. From the plunger that is covered entirely and the toilet brush cleaner that is covered entirely. But I was giving Annette a very graphic example of both stories, especially if the guest is in the home, they have an incident in the bathroom, and they can't clean up after themselves, and then they're with their friends and family.
I know. And I've had a guest had to call me because I had just opened and I didn't have a plunger. So you can imagine their embarrassment, A, to have to tell their friends or family, and then B, they had to message me. And then think of me, I had to like go buy one, take it over there.
And we all know what this is revolved around. It's a revolved around poop.
Oh, I don't like it. It is.
And so we don't want our guests to remember us for that.
Equip your guests to be able to handle their situations.
Yes. Okay, next up on our list of functional bathroom must-haves, and this is what makes our rentals so special and what makes TFV so special, because people tell us all the time how they have a forgot something basket in their bathroom. Now, so this video is not 5 hours long. Go watch the video about our forgot something basket that we offer in every single one of our bathrooms, but it is a game changer when it comes to getting 5-star reviews.
Because we mentioned it before, like with the towels, there is no front desk. So if someone forgets toothpaste, a toothbrush, maybe they need a razor, some shaving cream, Q-tips, spray deodorant,
hair tie,
cotton balls, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Go watch that video. But this, it's essentially a front desk there in your bathroom, and it is a lifesaver for so many guests. And again, we'll get a lot of comments of like, don't people take everything? No.
And don't believe what you hear. That like these are like things that people steal. I've been doing this for 12 years, and I never have had a guest. And if they did, it would be like $20. And you know what? They probably needed it more than I did. So the time that it would take to have it not make financial sense, I'd have to get stolen every single stay. It's just, don't worry about that.
Yeah, but the forgot something basket really elevates you. It takes you to that next level, makes the guest feel taken care of.
Last on our list of essential bathroom must-haves is the hairdryer. And we like to put ours in a little
good one too.
bag, a good hairdryer.
Not one of those like,
You're like,
we got a lot of hair, gotta get it dry.
yeah. We put it in a bag that says hairdryer, and so this is something our inspector does.
The cord isn't flopping out all over the place.
Right, they make sure that it's in the bag. I don't offer parts and pieces because I think there's like hygienic issues there, so it's just the blow dryer and a nice one. But yeah. 3 experience boosting details. All right.
Full-length mirror, this is one of my biggest things. A full-length mirror somewhere else in the property. You cannot let the only mirror in your home be in the bathroom. Number one, guests are probably getting ready in other places. It's a really expensive way to add quote-unquote art to the walls. You can hang
inexpensive
Yeah,
way.
inexpensive way to add more things to your wall. The mirror reflects light. It makes places seem bigger. I can't tell you how many places I stayed, and there was no way for me to see what I look like. So I'm like jumping, trying to see my whole body. So help everyone out. Get a full-length mirror somewhere else in the house. And if you can add a couple of other mirrors, that'd be great.
That's actually something Annette and I like to do if we have the bed to bathroom ratio isn't good, or if we have the space for it. We will put a little place to get ready in each of the bedrooms in addition to what you can do in the bathroom. That way, if a guest is in the bathroom, the rest of their party...
Someone can be blow drying their hair, putting their makeup on, getting dressed.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
so you could add blow dryers to the bedrooms in addition to in the bathroom, whatever you want to do there.
We love an entryway mirror, so when they're headed out. So there's just a lot of different places. So make sure the bathroom isn't your only mirror. So you want to boost that bathroom experience by taking those mirrors out elsewhere.
Consider a lighted mirror. So if you are catering to bachelorette parties, wedding parties, anything of that nature where you can offer a mirror that lights up and really...
Or like magnifies
your face.
That's like an extra lovely
If you
thing.
don't want to go that far, I like always having a handheld mirror under the sink or somewhere else near the bathroom so they can see behind themselves.
You can get those at the dollar store.
Yeah.
Seriously, but little upgrades that are chef's kiss.
Okay, here This is the thing, and this is the thing that guests will leave reviews about, either negatively or positively, is hooks. I promise you right now, you don't have enough hooks.
Right. Think about each guest needing to hang their towel.
Yeah.
And once we explain this right now, it's going to be like, oh yeah, you're right. So you're on family vacation, everybody's showering, everybody has a body towel, a hair towel, and they go to their room and there's no hooks. They can't keep them all in the bathroom. We need additional hooks. We need to be able to keep them separate. Whose towel is who, especially if we're all using all white towels everywhere.
Right.
How do you know the difference? So being able to have towel hooks in each room, that way each guest could bring in their own towel from the bathroom. These, again, are so inexpensive. You install them once, you should be good to go. I know some people are big on towel bars because it lets them dry, but those are hard to, they don't aesthetically fit in bedrooms the way that hooks do.
Yeah, and I will say, make sure you install the hook correctly. So I like using toggle bolts instead of just regular plastic anchors, so that if they were to hang a purse or a bag on this hook, it's not gonna like pull the hook out of the wall. You don't wanna have to go back and repair hooks in the future, so just make sure that you over install it. Like use 100-pound toggle bolt. Like it's not that big of a deal for the hook to make sure that it's on there really strong.
Okay, next, this is for safety too. Leaving a night light or like a motion detector in the bathroom and maybe the hallway leading up to the bathroom. I even have them in my own house because I don't like flipping on the lights when I have to get up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom. So they're so nice. You can make them totally either motion detector, or I have the ones that are light detector. So when the lights are out and the door is closed, you can't see it. But if someone were to open it, it lights up and it's beautiful. It's super nice, gives off a nice glow. And that's nice for safety also.
And then this bonus we learned actually from one of the coaches inside of our mastery. She is a non-negotiable brand standard. She offers poopery in all of her bathrooms. So in your forgot something basket, you could add this nice touch to the bathroom. Again, it's not about like how the guest treats your space. It's about how they interact with their party. And sometimes when you're traveling with friends, you're not usually with them. It can get a little embarrassing in the bathroom. So equip them with a way to be confident during their stay and have great memories, not poop horror stories. Let's recap this.
Yeah, just some final thoughts. Like, don't skip on the bathroom. Make sure you're giving them those necessities that they need. It is inexpensive. You don't want to be skimping.
No.
On the TP, on the soaps, on the shampoos, on the conditioners.
Way to clean up after themselves. And please watch that video about our forgot something basket. Consider including this and making it a part of your brand standards. We love it when people steal the idea from us. We get rave reviews from those of us who just trust us. They're not going to get stolen. And with that, I am Sarah Kara Can.
I'm Annette Grant, and together we are
Thanks for visiting.